Right, this right here is my Steam Siege folder. I have every single card as part of the set. It took me a couple of years to actually complete, but it is now all done. So why don't we have a little look inside? So Steam Siege is the 14th expansion of X and Y. It was released in 2016 in August, I believe it was. It's actually predominantly featured, well, it's based around Volcanion, which is a Steam Pokemon. And it was actually its first appearance as well as Magnera's first appearance, who I am a big fan of. There's a bit of Seedot and Nuzleaf. I can consider this to be a Grandmaster set, I'd say, because I have all the additional cards as well as just the standard set cards. It's hard to see on here, but you can see it a little bit there. This is the Cosmos Holo version of Shrifty. I think that's how you say it. This was part of the Blister Pack exclusive. This is the reverse holo. There's a few cards like that. I do have them one after the other for the rest, but I actually received a few cards for where is he? Volcarona, the Pokemon League ones, and I've received a few others. Took out all of these, put them all back in order, and completely forgot about Shrifty and could not be asked to go back and do it all again. So he's just gonna have to sit there. This is the Pokemon League 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and first place. I didn't get all these myself because that'd be pretty awesome of me to win first 2 4th place. I did buy them. Rapidash Chimchar, Inferno Infern Ape. So I always like to have standard version, reverse holo version, one after the other. Litleo, Pyro. See, I picked up. So there's Volcanion, the main Pokemon of the set, Pokemon League version. That's the holo version. Cracked Ice is called, and that's this actual standard non-holo version. And there's the Volcanion EX, Mantine, and Shellos. It's 114 cards in the set, not including secret rares, which make it 116. It cost me. I actually screwed myself over a little bit because I bought a complete set. When I was getting back into collecting, I was buying booster packs and trying to complete sets that way. Then I decided for Steam Siege, which was the next one to be released at the time, I was going to just buy a complete set and not buy any boosters at all. Just a quick diversion. This was actually the hardest one to get, was the non-holo version from Ampharos. It's the theme deck exclusive. If you can see, that's the holo version, and it looks exactly the same. It's very hard to tell, especially on something like eBay from the pictures, the holo version from the non-holo version. So it was actually quite difficult to purchase it until I just found someone that just said it was the theme deck exclusive. It cost me £2. It was literally the last card I needed. So yeah, I paid quite a bit for the complete version. At the time, thinking it was a good deal. Lo and behold, I was a bit of a noob. But it wasn't too bad. It actually benefited me because the complete set they provided included all reverse holos instead of the standard ones. So then when I went to fill in the blanks, which was all of the non-holos, this is another theme deck exclusive, Cracked Ice. Let's see if I'm focusing on it. I don't know if it's quite hard to see in this camera. You can kind of see that. No, you can't really see it. It's hard, but they're only very subtle. That's why it's always hard to find it on pictures if you're buying it. Where was I? Yes, I bought the whole set, and then I went to when I came back to it quite recently, because I just left it in my drawer with my other folders, which I always forget what sets I have. And I went to buy all the other cards. Bisharp is the theme deck. No, it's not. That's the Cosmos. You can see that one a lot better. So the little circles, which I assume it's called Cosmos Holo because maybe it's like the cosmos of the sky being dotted about in the hollowness. Your Vettel Pokemon League. Alright, if I get back on track again. Steelix and Mega Steelix. And then I ended up paying £13 for 77 singles, which was pretty good. The most expensive card was actually one coming up. Clang Clang non-holo theme deck exclusive. There's Magnera. First appearance, or its first appearance. I don't believe it has a gender because it's a robot. It's also actually, it's the first appearance of dual type cards since Triumph, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. God of War, the disco dancing Pokemon. Xerneas with the Pokemon League. And then I ended up buying a few of the promos just separately. Used Magic Madhouse had a few of them, and they were reasonably priced, so I bought them off there. I tried to get as good a condition as I can get when I buy my cards, but one of them I had to settle for good because I just couldn't find it anywhere else in a near mint condition. So Talonflame and Holuka. I like the artwork on the Holuka. It's very cartoony. And here's the trainers. Fossil Gardevoir Spirit Link. So here's one of the more expensive ones, the Ninja Boy Staff. So you've got the League Cup versions. This is the player version, this is the staff version, obviously. That was £10. That was actually the most expensive card in the set. No, €10, I should say, because the card market thing is in euros. I obviously pay in pounds. Here's the regionals. Staff, this is the one that's good. It's not. Got a bit of scratching on the surface, but I just had to accept it. And then there's the player Pokemon Championships. Steelix, and here's the full arts, Volcanion. They do love making their Pokemon look angry, don't they? Steelix is not sure what got up their bonnets, but Steelix is looking very angry as well. Magnera, she's looking lovely. Gardevoir, Pokemon Ranger, Sycamore, which I believe is probably one of the more expensive cards in the setting if you were to get it graded, but it's still not worth a ton. And then Volcanion EX and Gardevoir EX, which are the two secret rares. I do like this set. I do hear it's not the most popular, but I mean, it helps that I've completed it 100%, so I guess I quite like it. And here is my loose booster. Probably fit it right in there. I like to keep one booster back of each set. I'll fiddle with that later. So I'm hoping it doesn't have anything decent in. But yeah, that is my complete Steam Siege set. So I hope you find this interesting and it gives you a look at maybe some cards you haven't seen before. So stay tuned for more Pokemon content. See you in the next one. Ta-da! Steam Siege.